Hello everyone, my name is Fulya Soganci. I work for KV331 Audio, which is a software synthesizer company based in Ankara, Turkey. We are the creators of Synthmaster. We have products for many uses. Synthmaster is a fully fledged semi-modular wavetable synthesizer. Then we have a younger sibling, Synthmaster 1, which is a single screen but has almost the same power as our flagship product Synthmaster, which is currently in its 2.9.9 version. Finally, we have a preset player, Synthmaster Player, which is very CPU friendly. You can use it easily on iOS and such for live performances. So our selection is actually attuned for creating the sounds of your dreams plus performing live. I do social media management, test our products, especially the mobile products, and well, my main task is of course to introduce Synthmaster to an audience wherever I can find one. Therefore, it's with great pleasure that we are meeting the audience of IMSTA. We used to do this live, of course. So I'm rather happy for this year's circumstances to let us create this video to meet you in a more profound way. So Synthmaster is a plugin that can run in any digital audio workstation you might have. It runs on Windows, it runs on Mac OS, some versions run on iOS, so it's multiple platforms. It is possible to have cloud support to switch between these platforms. Therefore, as I was saying, for performance, it's really a very big asset because you can just grab your iPad and perform on the stage with the sounds that you have designed without carrying nothing more than a lightweight MIDI keyboard. Music. This is actually one of the winners of our track contest, and this piece is made exclusively with Synthmaster sounds. Synthmaster has been very recently updated to version 2.9.9, and well, we're very excited about it actually, because the new version brought some profound architectural changes that I would like to share about this evening. You can imagine with a beta version we might have some little pesters, some bugs, but we will get our product squeaky clean very soon, we hope. And our users will be very happy to hear that we have Synthmaster 3 on its way. Many of our users were looking forward to an official mouth confirming this, so let them hear from me now. But really, to be fair to the people who are just encountering Synthmaster for the first time, to give a proper introduction, which I will be happy to do. For our existing users, of course, I will be talking about the new features that just came with Synthmaster 2.9.9. This is a free update. Although it's a free update, we'll bring some features that we have been trying to implement towards Synthmaster 3, so it will definitely be worth the update. Synthmaster is a semi-modular synthesizer, which is especially good concerning the modern genres of music. It is synthesized, it's not for the most part sample based. And we are happy to see that our sounds found their way into the sound arsenals of world-class producers. We have some celeb users, as you can imagine, and we are very happy to cater for every need of good sounds with our actually close to 6,000 presets between Synthmaster and Synthmaster 1. So it's a good idea to really get the 1+2 bundle, which will give you the factory presets. Or maybe you would like to get making use of the best deal of the year, the everything bundle we have as our webpage shows you right now. It's a price not to be missed. It's only $150. Well, it doesn't get lower than this, I can tell you that. Synthmaster comes with 1800 factory presets. Before the expansions, let's check out the factory presets before we go on investigating and trying the synth hands-on. What I would like to play for you is a cinematic sound demo by Kevin Schroeder. All of these sounds are found in our factory presets. I hope you liked what you hear. We are really quite proud of our product. We are happy to see that our enthusiasm and motivation about it is actually shared by a large community. Synthmaster was elected #1 in Music Radar's 2019 poll, the best software synth. And as you know, we as implementers cannot do a lot about that. It was our enthusiastic users who carried us to that rank. We thank them here. Synthmaster was labeled the Swiss Army knife of all VST synths because we have so much content to fit pretty much every genre you can think of. I'm a classically trained composer. I use Synthmaster for making crossovers with classical music. But if you are a producer of contemporary genres such as EDM, future bass, trap, melodic techno, you're definitely going to find a treasure trove here. And our expansions, which are designed by world-class sound designers such as Nori Ubukata, Big Tone, Venus Theory, Arksan, Rob Lee, will give you what you need for that specific genre. On the screen, you see our browser, which is very intuitively organized. So you can choose your sounds according to type, according to attribute, style. Who are they authored by? Actually, I see my own name here on this list. Yes, that's the coolest part. You can design your own presets. You can share them with other users. You can share them among your devices because we do have cloud support. And about bank, you can actually find the theme of that particular expansion bank. Well, in total, in this expansion bank, for example, there are 54 presets. But if we go to all, let's clear all the tags, you can see how many presets I have here. This is far more than any synth you might have. We have also recently organized our preset browser to be NKS compatible. So if you're used to Native Instruments sticker system about finding your presets, you're definitely going to find your way around Synthmaster browser. Actually, of course, some are labeled according to category, but you can also see that the last initials are there for denoting that preset's creator. This is our most recent skin. As you can see, it is augmented with green and orange. You didn't like it? We have many more actually. So you can just change global skin onto this. Probably is the most popular skin, the one that most people are used to. It's a retina skin, but we have many more too. And the coolest part is you can of course rescale them according to how big your screen is. So let me do that rescaling for us. Now this is the biggest my screen can hold, but probably on multiple screens or on bigger screens you can even get it up close and more easily visible. Now I'm changing global skins for you to see. These are only different in terms of color, but I would say the new skins also have a different layout, which make it easier to find your way around. Synthmaster version 2.9.9. I'm really happy to see this. The last time Synthmaster was updated was 2 years ago with 2.9.8, and since it was very stable, we concentrated on our mobile products. And then when we got back to this, it is to trailblaze for Synthmaster 3. Some of the features are already implemented for this renewed engine and interface. Let's break with some more music. You are now going to hear one of our very organic sounding expansions by Nori Ubukata. This is a striking set because it feels just so analog and so vintage.
Consider yourself a media designer. You're making a short documentary film and you need some uncopyrighted music. Why not make it yourself? Maybe you want to make a clip of your trip to Japan, which is not something that you would do every day considering the prices and everything. So why not commemorate it with some music of your own? Our instrument enables you to do this.
So what can we do in terms of sound design? Actually, Synthmaster is often thought to be one of the most powerful synths in the market. Since we have so much choice and so much flexibility, you can modulate everything with everything basically. You can create your own routings and MIDI maps using any MIDI controller you might have. I will just show the very basics briefly. So I go and create myself a new preset. Just initiate preset. So here, the first thing I can mention is that you can import samples. You can import waveforms, or you can use one of the built-in wavetables we have. As you can see, we have a great variety. Here are our multi-samples. For example, from here, let me choose Fragment Audio Multi. You see that on the screen my wave shape is represented, and from here I can do all the synthesizing and customize this sampled sound. Let's take a little sneak peek. It's a very distorted sound. And from here you can just easily edit, put filters, add modulations, however you would like to hear your sound. You can also change the wave shape too. So easy enough, we can just add. So we have all these waveforms which are modeled after these interesting instruments such as the Mellotron, the Korg MS series, the Oberheim Matrix. We have a collection of these synths actually, and we just tap into them to model how they behave, how they create their sounds, and just give them away in our synth. Sometimes on the KVR forum I see single synth challenges, and of course for some synths it's not possible to really be the standalone powerhouse that is usable for an entire track. We thought about this issue and we thought about embedding a drum kit in Synthmaster. So here is a drum kit by our product manager Gerçek Dorman. And well, I'm happy to play this just with my MIDI keyboard here. So now the arpeggiator is on. I'm going to turn it off. And now I have the kit, voila. These are all samples imported into Synthmaster, and you can also modify them, you can tune them, or you can import your own sounds to create your own kit, use the sequencer to write out your own rhythms. It can really be very handy. I have already mentioned that we really made a lot of effort to get our synthesizer sound as analog as possible. This is of course nowhere as visible as in additive synthesis. Now I would like to show you some organs by Nori Ubukata. These are really fit for vintage genres, progressive rock, progressive metal, anything to do with, of course, the Hammonds and such, any genre that you might be using them. So the waveforms you could sequence to form drawbars, form virtual drawbars for your additive synthesis. You can just with drag and drop organized how your organ is going to be. You can change the waveform. Let me summon a preset first. This lovely organ is a preset. What about this one? I only have 2 octaves, so I can't play it all, but it's really cool. So this is the oscillator for that additive synthesis. You see, these are your virtual drawbars instead of our wavetable representation. This is what you see. You can of course switch between the normal view and this one. We have many wavetables available, and these you can customize. You can import your own wavetables. I would like to show these analog ones, for example. So under analog you see these iconic machines. So let me show you these analogs we have. For example, we have the Patty, we have the Minimoog, we have the SH101. Of course, we don't use their names, but you know what they are. We have implemented something really cool recently. It's the visual feedback. What the synth is doing is now apparent on the screen. Check this out. Let me assign modulation module to my index parameter. Now look at this. So it's really cool. The synth is telling you exactly what's happening, what is being modulated, and you can create really magical textures if you know what at an exact spot the synth is doing. Now I will show something really cool. As you see, I have a Novation Launch Key 25 in front of me, and I can very easily assign my knobs to settings per preset or globally. So right now what I have to do is just click and add modulation. Let me just remove first because I have already tried this out. So right now, if I'm to do MIDI learn and just turn my knob, Synthmaster is going to very easily tell me that it's assigned these modulations to my knobs. Drift, filter gain, attack, release, wow, reverb. We're really proud of our reverb, by the way. That's my favorite effect, and you can fully customize it, suffice to say. And reverb time, I want it long. It's going to take long. Let me show you some of our filters. Actually, we have a great variety here. You can change the algorithm, and these we have modeled after the originals. The ladder, for example, is a Moog filter. Diode ladder is Roland Juno 106 filter, and the SPF is Oberheim. Byte is Korg. You can assign the filters any way you like. You can actually add a custom distortion to your filter, which you can adjust from here, so you can change the distortion's shape. Let me make such a distortion curve. I know it's a bit weird a curve, but it's fully possible no matter how weird it is. We let you do it. Okay, this is weird enough. Let's see, I'm going to have a high pass filter now. And let's assign my cutoff to the mod wheel. So I can, for example, modulate my index parameter with my LFO. Remember that strange waveform we created? All I do is to drag and drop it. Synthmaster will let you know by this changing icon that now my LFO is going to modulate my index parameters. One final thing I would like to show is our sequencer. It's a really powerful 32 step and has a wide range. You can change bass time, you can have swings, you can drag and drop MIDI onto the sequencer so that it will play you that pattern. Let me show you one of my favorite patterns, a sequence. Here goes. Such things really might provide you with inspiration when you're looking for new ways for your music to explore. Now, here is a 2.9.9 update, new feature. Once you go to effects now, you're going to see that we have a layer FX routing. This enables that you can assign multiple effects. Previously it was just one global effect, one reverb, one delay, one chorus. Right now you can insert multiple instances. Instantiation of effects is now possible, and well, you can have like 3 choruses right now if your music needs it. Thank you for exploring this demo. We are really excited about the upcoming weeks where Synthmaster 2.9.9 will exit its beta phase. We will proceed into implementing Synthmaster 3, which should be ready in 6 months. So next year today, I'm probably going to be recording a demo for that. Don't miss these deals we have for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. We thank our distributors, Sweetwater Music Marketing, and most of all IMSTA, who have enabled us to reach you with our products, give you the news. I'm looking forward to seeing you the next time. Thank you for watching.